another one of those crazy dreams. Everything is wrong, it's wrong, it seems. After another one of those crazy dreams. Everything is wrong, it's wrong, it seems. Another one of those crazy dreams. Everything is wrong, it's wrong, it seems. After another one of those crazy dreams. Everything is wrong, it's wrong, it seems. Another one of those. After another one of those. Another one of those crazy dreams. Everything is wrong, it's wrong, it seems. After another one of those crazy dreams. Everything is wrong, it's wrong, it seems. Another one of those. After another one of those. Another one of those crazy dreams. Everything is wrong, it's wrong, it seems. After another one of those crazy dreams. Everything after another one of those crazy dreams. Everything is wrong, it's wrong, it seems. After another one of those crazy dreams. Everything is wrong, it's wrong, it seems. Another one of those. After another one of those. Another one of those crazy dreams. Everything is wrong, it's wrong, it seems. After another one of those crazy dreams. Everything is wrong, it's wrong, it seems. Another one of those. After another one of those. Another one of those crazy dreams. Everything is wrong, it's wrong, it seems. After another one of those crazy dreams. Everything is wrong, it's wrong, it seems. Another one of those crazy dreams. Everything is wrong, it's wrong, it seems. After another one of those crazy dreams. Everything another one of those. After another one of those. After another one of those crazy dreams. Everything is wrong.
Like, you probably got an extra hour if we were waiting for Link.
I think I'm ready anyway. Let me confirm.
Let's see. You changed up my OBS. Where the fuck is everything? There we go.
Up your asshole.
Okay.
Meg, I'm not a big fan of the where my profile is. What's going on? Where my little token is.
What in the? That's what I have right now. Just like it.
I'm not feeling like one of the team here, guys.
Yeah, I think you might need to send her your thing.
One of these things is not like the other.
Doop 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 doop.
Look, I think I did a pretty clever job. Which actually, that's your where your webcam would go, Gaia, if you had one.
What?
That's where your webcam would be, where his token is. I mean, I'd put it
Yeah,
over.
but even if I did use a webcam, I wouldn't want it on stream.
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry. I heard Lou go ah, and then I waited, and then I heard him go ah on Twitch. I was like, yes.
He's just getting a drink, right?
Yes.
Some people have no shame taking this long to get drink.
Shut the fuck up, Mike.
People have no shame.
Like, I tell my people at work, like, I'm gonna go get a mic tea, and that's a lunch break for them.
Right, I'm back. Stop slagging me off.
Heyo.
It's
They still
weird.
may have
This time
found a
we were
way to
actually
stop.
slagging you off.
Yeah, they were no, they were slagging me off.
You were slagging Lou off.
Right, I'm back. Continue.
All right.
I don't give a shit. I'll just kill you.
I mean, that's kind of an empty threat because you kill us anyway.
I'm already dead.
No, I mean like your character. I mean,
Yeah. Come at me. I'm fucking getting a plane on Sunday. You got
a lot of
2 days
days
to find me.
between. That's enough.
Let's
Make
go
a
get
survival
that,
check to find me.
I want to
left.
find that copy paste.
I left my glass kitchen. I need to go back. Bye.
Oh my god, he goes to get a drink and doesn't even bring it with him.
Where's the lady? Where's the wife? The fiance.
Wow, Meg, that's so sexist. I can't believe you're wife has to get him a beer.
Well, she normally brings it to him.
Can't believe how sexist you are.
Yeah, Meg would tell her wife
Yeah,
to
and
get
this-
her a beer. She's American.
Okay, so to recap, you all ready? In previous sessions, you guys accepted a mission from the Duke to go into an abandoned mine from long ago to try and gain information on and the cult and rescue the captain, which was taken. You guys were originally a team of 4. Amaras, Rhino, Lisa Solar, Yar, and Yar's extra-dimensional companion, Clang. You proceeded into the mine, being very cautious initially, avoiding the goblins and triggering traps, getting a lone orc stoned and stealing a key from him to proceed to the next areas, until you came across 3 trolls. Dropping all caution to the wind, you rushed on these trolls, and Amaras, already a bit worse for wear, took a fatal blow. After dealing with the trolls and burning their corpses, you took Amaras out to rest. You lay him to rest and turned his staff into an internal tree and spent some time mourning before proceeding back into the mine and proceeding further on, dealing with a room of riddles and secret doors. You found a trapdoor which led you down a set of stairs, as far as you're aware, down to the 2nd level. Here you came into a room of sarcophagi, or sarcophaguses, which had been decimated and defecated.
You forgot about the bit where my character got found.
Yeah, we found some
Yes.
some trash character.
Yes.
Whatever.
Excuse me. You were in the riddle room. You were attacked by Archon, who is now at least for now, ally.
After he murdered Clang.
After he murdered
After
Clang.
he murdered Clang. You went to the 2nd floor. It's in the sarcophagi, which had been decimated and desecrated.
And defamated.
And
And
defecated.
defecated. And all those D words that my dyslexia can't keep up with. Marked with the symbol of Asmodeus. The bodies inside them seeming to be trapped in an eternal torment of their own crypts. You exited those rooms and proceeded further into the tomb, whereupon you came up to some goblins, which you dealt with. Lisa Solar took the brunt of that attack, seeing these small, green-skinned little fuckwits go into some kind of frenzy rage whenever they draw blood on you and becoming uncontrollably quick with their blades. Lisa Solar took quite a lot of damage and did succumb and become unconscious to this, but eventually you as a party, with Archon's aid, dealt with the goblins and proceeded on with a goblin as a prisoner. He led you, against his will, tied and bound, southwards through the tomb, through the mine, avoiding traps and sort of alerting you to them until he encouraged you to go down a ship tunnel. Toilet, WC, fucking hoop shoot, whatever you want to call it. He led you to there. You guys killed him and proceeded downwards. Rhino taking the lead initially and scouting ahead. Heard voices of humans, men, 3 in one room and what seemed like 1 in a further room. And finally, when caught with the rest of the party, Archon rolling a high perception check and stealthing ahead, seeing a very large barbarian type humanoid dragging a body of a red-headed captain Archon rushed this guy, engaging in combat and having alone and unawares to you guys who were at this point getting closer to the 3 armed men, heavily armored and heavily armed. Lisa Solar potentially saving the lives of all of you with some quick wit and knowledge of a spell. Threw up this spell while vaping and being eternally uncool and hipster.
Shut the fuck up. You can't
She
hear it.
threw up,
Silence.
threw up this spell, allowing Archon to make difficult but effective work against this barbarian creature. Between him and his water elemental, and I think some attacks from Yar and Rhino and Lisa, if I remember rightly, made some work of this creature, grabbed the captain, and shimmied your way back up the poop chute, which you are cleaned out with the decanter of endless water, and a few other spells throughout the party. Eventually getting to the top and feeling the sense of urgency as you rushed out of this mine. Yar was attacked on the route out by a very pissed off, very hungover from the smoke orc who swung an attack at you, did connect, did quite a bit of damage for the solo.
Half my health.
Half your health. But eventually he was calmed down by Lisa.
Yep.
Somebody calmed him down, and you guys exited, making your way quickly eastwards back towards Aden, in the Duchy of Faro. You pushed on until you couldn't push anymore. You are now on the border, the north-south border of the Duskhold and Faro. You are in Faro territory, but you're very close to the Duskhold. It's evening. You set up. Lisa Solo went through her blade dance and set up the tiny hut. And you guys started to rest for the evening. We'll pick it up from there, because I can't quite remember what we did from there.
Brilliant.
Okay, thank
End of the game.
So we will pick it up from the first sentry duties, if that's good with you guys.
Yeah, but the only problem I've got is that I leveled up and put all my hit points back.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah.
You had a long rest, so
Yeah.
we'll say you had a long rest. You wake up in the following morning.
Okay.
Okay, I wanted to have summoned what's her face overnight as well.
Something.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, and I want to have
Deducted.
because I've seen Lisa Solar can cast spells. I want to do like a scan while she's asleep. Try and work out what's going on there.
Creepy.
Yep.
Okay, what do you want to do?
I think I'd cast detect magic and like do some arcana shit.
Okay, so during the evening, you cast your ritual.
Ritual.
Archon plugs himself in,
Hope not.
and goes ahead and casts detect magic on Lisa while she sleeps.
No, I'll cast it on myself and then look.
Okay, cast it on yourself and then look at Lisa Solar while she sleeps. Yet again, another character of Mike that just can't control himself around Lisa Solar.
It's that plus. It's that 20 charisma.
It's that charisma. She just can't have those boobs.
Those
the
boobs are
academics.
magical.
It's for academic purposes.
That's what Amara said. You don't. But yeah, you see first of all a glowing cloak of billowing on her, which you've probably seen in action throughout the travels. Even briefly, you would have seen twitches and flashes of this thing moving and caressing her occasionally and brushing her hair from behind her ears, all that sort of stuff. You see, at least what else you got? Your blade?
My blades, yeah, both of them.
Yeah, both your blades. You would see some kind of arcane focus on them as well, I think, or some kind of usage control element to her blades and the way she uses them.
She's got rings, 2 of them,
Rings.
3 of them actually. But one of
Three-
them's not really doing anything. It's just on her.
Sure. And a rod of levitation.
Yeah. Which is kind of like in her sleeve, like Assassin's Creed style.
Okay, sweet.
Got an arm. It's that big. She can bend her left arm. It's just like she's wearing a cast.
Can I work out what kind of spellcaster she is from that?
Make an Arcana check now. I'll give you advantage because you've obviously seen things and watched her cast spells. She's not a scholar in any ways of the wizarding arts or really born with divine gifts. She's more of a...
She is?
She's not a sorcerer, though.
No, but her half-elf thing, she's like got that mage hand naturally.
She's not born with divine gifts.
Those boobs, though.
She seemingly a bit ragtag. Archon would have heard of schools becoming more popular in his earlier days of these bardic colleges that teach a collection of magic, not to the highest of standards or the lowest of standards by any means, of those that learn arcane arts by skill and tradition. So yeah, you'd gain that she's in your day it would have been a very niche type of magic and potentially unsought after by the wizarding types and potentially looked down upon. But that was in your day.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, I just wanted to work it because you just got to analyse it. I think you carry out a quick scan of the other two just to see what they're doing.
You see a collection of items that have some magical essence, some evocation, and some alteration type magics. No, alteration is Skyrim. Come on, use the word.
Abjuration. Is that the one?
For what spell is it?
What item are you thinking of?
Me? I'm not thinking of an item.
No, Lou.
Hmm?
I was wondering what item he's thinking of.
Your hat.
Oh,
Illusion.
conjure. Yeah, that's illusion.
Transmutation.
No, I'd say illusion because it doesn't actually change anything.
Well, anyway, you see that.
Yeah.
Collection of different items from different magic schools. Heavily enchanted, heavily magical.
What about Rhino? Because I saw him casting Prestidigitation, I think.
Hard to work out from such a quick, easy spell with no real magical items on him. He's got some, but...
Okay, so I can kind of gather that they're a reasonably competent bunch.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Is the music playing for you guys?
Yes, it's very loud.
I've turned it off because I only do techno now.
I currently don't have it on.
Oh, I can turn the music down on my side. I turned it up last time.
I don't know why it doesn't play for me. It played last night, but now it isn't. Do you think it's something to do with Discord? On my end?
No.
I didn't get music last time, and now I'm not
Could
getting
be
it.
your laptop.
Whereas when I played last night in Gaia's game, I was on my own game as well, doing some updates and stuff, and I could hear music. Now I can't.
Press, on your Windows taskbar, right-click your
Yeah.
sound speakers, open volume mixer.
Yeah.
And then the bar's coming up in Chrome or Firefox, whatever you're using. Like music's playing.
No, it's not.
No, so it's just not playing out of Roll20. Go to Roll20 settings.
Yeah.
Directly below display name, you've got master music volume. Is that turned down?
It's all medium.
Turn it up all the way, see if anything happens.
Nothing.
No idea.
Oh well. That sucks. Weird that it worked in your game yesterday, but not now. Headphones in properly and stuff.
Sounds like a Lou problem.
Ha! She got you back with it.
Meg doesn't actually awaken from her slumber.
That's fine. Meg's not in our game.
At least it's Just you remember this, guys. Just you remember. I'm just probably fake that 20 with you guys.
Okay.
That's okay.
You
So,
already assumed you do, so.
that's fine. You crack on.
As I'm detecting magic, I see the cloak of billowing slowly strangle Lisa Soul.
Archon stands above you, motionless, confused with a slight head tilt as you are suffocated in your sleep. So yes, you wake the following morning. We'll say Rhino had the last shift.
I'd have been awake all night because I don't sleep.
You're awake all night because you don't sleep.
And he's just watching Lisa the whole time.
Well,
Yeah.
I think he'd have scanned and then he'd have just stood at the door to the tent at attention, looking out.
There's no door.
Or the flap. Whatever.
The flap of
Alright,
the door, the flap or
let's-
door of the dome.
Let's make a pact for this evening alone. Let's get rid of there's none of this, you dick.
No.
Pretend there is. Let's use our imaginations a bit more freely.
She put
You
a
sure,
flap
Nick? So I
just
quite-
for our coffee.
I like it when Meg tries to crush my self-esteem.
That's
Like-
my fetish.
Whatever you're into, mate. If you want somebody to stand on your balls in high heels, you go ahead. You do that.
Okay, I'll do. Right. Okay.
Sorry, did you just clap or slap your balls? A little bit confused.
I actually slapped my own face to kind of get in the zone.
Oh, okay.
He clapped,
Alright.
his balls. He clapped his balls. That's the weird thing. As I said, open minds, people. Open minds.
Alright. Scene. Okay.
So, Ron is stood in the doorway at attention. Lisa, Yar, and Rhino, you slowly come to consciousness, and it is morning at around 6 a.m. It is very windy and cold outside, but there is the sun in the sky. Go.
Is there any wild game in the area?
Go outside and look.
Yeah. I'll go outside with my new old bow and my old bow on my shoulder.
Are you going out and about on your own, or are you taking anyone?
No, I'm just gonna go and have a look in the surrounding area.
How far?
Within sight range, so less than 100 meters.
Okay, make a survival check with disadvantage.
Sure.
Being purely because you're not going very far away from where you slept the previous night, and most wildlife would bugger off at the sight of a fucking random tent in the middle of the floor. 13, you spend 10-15 minutes just a gentle patrol round. You don't see anything that stands out tracks wise, or you don't find any game trails. You see a few birds in the trees and stuff, a couple of like crows and a collection of like a pigeon type bird, but nothing major.
Alright. In that case, after a couple of minutes of searching around, I'm gonna return back to the tent.
Mm-hmm.
I stand to attention and nod as he walks through the door.
Lisa's gonna stand, stretch, and walk through the wall of the dome because the door is pointless. I'm just gonna stretch. Had a
I'm
weird
gonna stand to
dream.
attention. Nothing to report.
That awkward silence when a woman goes stretching. And then doesn't describe how she does it.
Like full on yoga. The scorpion. Shit like that. Right, so we should probably make a move on it. Get him back to his family.
Yeah, we got a good journey ahead of us.
The red-headed captain is still asleep.
Still alive though, right?
Check him if you want.
Can I take out a little mirror, hold it to his nose?
Yeah.
Have a little mirror.
You see a small bit of breath blow on the mirror, and another little bit for the second breath. And then during the third breath, you see 2 eyes staring through the mirror directly in your face.
Good morning.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Just making sure.
Kind of squints and puts his fingers through his hair and stretches.
Did we get him any
Oh, I'm
clothes?
good.
Is he dressed?
He's currently no. He's taken off the armor that you presented him to get a more comfortable sleep. He's very scarred, cut up, and bruised currently. But he's got a decent body. You can see he's a fighter, well trained, muscular, athletic build.
We're gonna be
Just
heading out
tired.
soon. I don't want to stay out here too long. Pick some, hand him a ration or something. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, Archon's going to head into the dome, passing through it, and he's going to ask, will you be will you be acquiring my company?
Well, do you have anything better to do?
Negative.
Then I guess you can stick with us.
Excellent. Are we... So why did we... Oh man, I can't get the voice right. So where are we taking this hostage?
Back to his family.
Yeah, home.
What? Why are you doing this?
Why
Out
are
of the
you not
kindness
doing
of
it?
our hearts.
And for a boat
Hello.
and land.
Hello?
Lou.
Sorry guys, the internet in this house is literally the fucking worst. I had better internet in the fucking 90s. I sit here, I haven't moved, and it just decided to disconnect.
Well, it didn't
I
disconnect
figured
from-
you weren't just like ignoring me, so.
No. I was trying to. I was like talking, and I was like in character, and I was like, "Can you guys hear me?" Yeah.
I even wrote Rip Lou in Discord. Did it not go through?
No.
Well, he had no internet, so he wouldn't have received the message.
It's
Yeah, but
there
it wasn't
now.
disconnected.
I'd sent a message that hasn't come through either. I literally typed before that, "Can you hear me?"
Ah,
I'm gonna leave beard cam, guys, purely because the internet's fucking super shy.
no.
I can try it, but if it makes it worse, then.
Right.
Well, yeah, Meg. The last question you asked him was. The last question you asked me. It doesn't even give me an option. I want to broadcast it. What did you ask me? Sorry, the last question you asked me is he dressed? I said no. He's taken. He does have the armor that you guys give him. He's taken it off. If you reconnect, camera should be on.
Yeah, I see it.
He has taken it off currently. He is cut mainly because he's uncomfortable in it and he wanted to rest. He's cut and bruised and battered underneath, like his body. He's quite a muscular man. He's quite broad-shouldered, muscular, athletic build, but he is currently cut and scarred. He's kind of sitting up, his legs and waist are covered by like a light blanket, and his back's all like where he's been like whipped and beaten with like blunt objects. He's not looking good.
And Mike did some things, and there was a bit of a question while you disconnected.
Okay, what did you do, Mike?
I was just talking to them about if they'd be requiring my company where they were going. They said you got nothing better to use, you might as well. And they said they were changing the guy for a boat. So Archon's going to say, he's going to look at the ginger dude and then go, this exchange of goods and services seems highly irrational. Why is this man worth as much as a boat?
I don't know. It's what we were promised.
He's kind of looking around at you all now.
It's his hair color. It's red. It's very rare.
Oh, it's 'cause I'm this captain and my sister married to the Duke of Farrow. Good sir. That's why.
Ah, nobility. That makes more sense.
Why?
I suppose there'll be a kind reward for people who bring you back.
Sounds like you're getting a boat, friend.
He nods. Well,
Is that what he promised you?
And land.
And as well, eh?
I'm pretty sure your sister's gonna be my best friend as well.
She could be friends.
Best.
I'll put a good
friends.
for you. How's that?
Hey,
Right.
Captain, what's your weapon of choice?
Long blade, long sword, axe.
All right. I can lend these to you, but they're important. And I'm going to hand him the +1 longsword and +1 shield that I got that Clang had.
Very kind. Thank you, sir.
Well,
Head
might
nod.
have to lend it.
Kind of like spins the blade a little bit and feels the weight of the shield. Thank you. And he starts donning the studded leather gleaming armor of Genji's stuff.
That's its official name.
Mm-hmm.
Right, let's get a move on. We don't want them catching. Well, the last thing we want is to deal with more of them.
Good lady. You see my sister? Is she well?
She looked worried for you, but
Makes sense. Did she smile?
I think I got her to laugh a few times.
Thank you. Love to see her smile again.
And she's gonna have a big one for you.
Thanks to you. All of you.
Us.
Let us go. A long journey to Aiden from here.
And while we walk, I want to sort of sidle up alongside him, and I want to have a chat.
Sure.
can I see what I know about Aiden?
Sure. Make a history check.
Internal Google check.
History of 19.
www.help my brain's on fire.
You are, as far as you're aware, Archon, Aiden is a uprising small city. Wooden walls and thatched roof houses. You struggle to recall the name of the leadership there. Give me a moment
Ruling dynasty.
for my notes. A family name of Engeren springs to mind.
And Darren.
Engeren. Engerran.
Ding 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 ding.
Male ruler. Population around 4,000 to 5,000. Trading in cattle and horses and small amounts of copper. Faro itself, you would know, is a poorer district. After the war, Aden was sacked by the Drow, but was taken back with aid by the high elf population, with people such as yourself in their ranks, and a high number of human and halfling troops riding on horses as mounted cavalry. You, at the time, you would know that they are sworn enemies of anything from Dusk Hollow, Neverhelm, both northwest and southeast, and they are, from your time, struggling politically with Goldcrest due to lack of aid during wartime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, right. So yeah, I'll saddle up alongside and go. So Commander, I mean, is that what you want me to call you? What'd you rather I called you?
Did I give you guys a name?
No. I thought you might have, but I didn't write it down, so that was my cheesy way of getting the name.
I am
MacGuffin.
Captain Arnett. Please, Bruce, if you will.
Bruce Arnett. All right, Bruce. I'm just gonna ask you straight. Why did they want you?
The people you just rescued me from?
Yeah.
I don't think they sought me out in any means. They're opportunist. And with me and my men, as their souls entering too deep into their works, they took me. They were ambushed, and slaughtered my men in front of me, seen my rank, jewels, and my uniform, associated me with ability and look advantage. There was
Right.
in particular, I was taken.
Okay. Were you aware that they were planning on using you for some kind of ritual?
Me and a few others, yes. There was a prison of 5 or 6 more. I seen 4 of them taken. I believe there was 2 or 3 other souls I never got to see in those prisons. Which I believe their fate is set.
Right. Without being too rude, in that case, you weren't special. You're not. They weren't trying to get anything particular out of you.
They were many an hour of pain and torture. To see the... I'm confused. They were asking of numbers and positions of our largest forces, and strategic locations we have. It's not something cultists ask for. That's war strategy. That's larger battles and campaign. It's no terrorist threat. That's long term. I give them as little information as I could and sent them on some wild goose chases to buy myself some time, but my concern is not so much the rituals they were conducting, but their long-term plans. I'm still confused and unsure of their acts and their reason, but there's more to it than raising some demon god. I fear they have allied themselves with greater force.
Right. Me not being really from around Faro. What enemies does Aiden have, potentially, other than just the cult? Bigger.
Enemies is a strong word. I've always kept watch of of a dusk and some difficult trade agreements with Neverhelm, but they would not attack. They would have to cross through Goldcrest to get to us, and disagreements and trade negotiations. No reason for war in this at this level. I'm unsure. To be completely honest. I have my thoughts and fears, but I'm more nightmare than truth.
Okay, well, if anything comes back that seems to be useful, or any memory comes back from your time in the torture, any specific questions they asked, please let us know as soon as.
What will you do with this information?
Well, pass it on, but it's also nice to know if there's a war happening around or going to happen starting soon for our own safety.
Forgive me. I do appreciate the rescue. But some of the things they did to me, they made me believe I was free and good to go, and tried to befriend me to get information. I will keep my cards close to my chest, if you will, for now, until I understand you more.
Of course.
Thank you. Glad you understand.
This is one big ruse. We work for the cult. We rescued him just for more information.
He's got on, boys.
Cool.
She can
That's
hear
as
you
much as I can get to ask him at the minute.
Sure. Who's leading the party?
I'm leading. I'm the tank after all.
So you guys were told that you would, halfway between where you were and Aiden, you would have a position where you could meet allied forces that would escort you back to the camp. Am I right?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah. You start heading in that direction. Following the tracks you'd previously rode in on, you did have horses which were sent away. Ocon, you didn't know theirs. But you're on foot, following the route as best as possible, back the way you came. I would have, purely because it's character based, I would have Lisa roll a perception check because you're leading the party, and I would Anna roll a survival check to remember the route.
Can my drone have a survival check? Because I want to travel with the drone up, keeping an eye out.
You can do a perception check for me if you wish. You get advantage if you're using stats from a flying creature.
Yeah. That's kind of why you got him.
Sure. Good job, we get that advantage. Okay. Now, you're confident you're guiding Lisa Solar in the right directions. Occasionally, backtracking no more than 200-300 meters to take different forks in the road. But you're confident you're on the right route back to where you came. Lisa Solar at the front of the party. You lead the party for a good hour from where you rested. Make your way southwest towards Aiden and towards the meeting. Where is my other notes? You are walking along, you see the occasional rabbit on the track, a bird in the sky, and in the very, very distance, you see the mountain ranges of where the dwarven people live, and you see, the rolling hills. Nothing seems to stand out until a raven flies, circles around you, and flies back in the direction it came from.
Which direction was that?
It flew from the west towards you, spun around you, and went back west.
What direction are we heading?
east.
So back the way we came.
Yeah.
Frostbite.
Okay. Roll with disadvantage because it's about 400 feet in the sky and you've got a 60-foot range.
Awkward.
Yeah, there's better ways to say things, Meg, than just clicking and rolling. So it's one of those things that makes me a bit like 21. So 19 to hit.
On a flying creature that's outside of the magic range.
Yeah, it's outside the magic range. So how does anyone know how that works?
Yeah, you can't hit.
Okay,
Like,
you can't.
The magic
Oh.
is sufficiently dissipated to be able to cast an imp.
Yeah.
If only we had someone with like a crazy longbow.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Only.
So
Well, she's pointing it out at least.
roleplay it then.
Fine.
The fuck are you shooting at?
I don't trust that bud.
Contact imminent, and I'm just like pulling my sword out and going crazy, like scanning the
'cause
bushes
he's
for
back?
targets.
Well, she's pointed at the sky and did a frostbite bite, so it's like in that direction.
Do we all see the hawk?
It's a crow. The speed it's traveling, by the time you stop panicking and seeing what Lisa Sola's done, it's just flying away from you. It doesn't look untoward from what you guys have seen. But Lisa's fire and frostbites without communicating.
Yeah, she's paranoid. We know that. I'm too busy figuring out if we should go left or right to actually.
Yeah, fair one. But Lisa, from here on out, you keep an eye on the sky, and are cautious with the direction that avian folk come from. Yar being an exception of that. You guys continue your trail for another hour or so down the path. Would you change rolls at any point, or would you continue to keep the marching order the same after 2 or 3 hours?
Continue the same.
Okay, Lise, make me another perception check. Archon, apart from that one crow that Lisa fired a shot at, nothing stood out. But you can go ahead and roll a second perception check if you wish.
Yeah, my drone's just chilling up in the sky.
It's fine.
Beep, beep, beep.
In that case, then, what's its passive?
His passive perception, well, he's chilling, and his passive perception would be, well, he's +3 in perception, so would it make it 13?
Yeah.
13, yeah. Yeah, you guys continue along this track. Lise, keep an eye on the sky. More so on the sky than anywhere else, because you're concerned that you're being followed by avian creatures. Nothing really stands out for a good hour. Until at least you catch something moving from southwest around in your direction. A group of shadows. You pause slightly and bring your attention to the group and ask them to wait. Archon, you see, because you're higher up and looking down, you see this group of shadows also. Hard to make out exactly what it is, but it's moving. It's south of you, moving from west to east.
Does he look magical in nature?
No, it's just hard. It's some kind of patrol you could make out, but hard to make out a patrol from the distance.
I'm going to turn to Lisa Solar and say, do we need to exterminate that wildlife too?
Are we at the rendezvous point or anywhere
No.
close to it?
No, you're miles away. You've got another day's rest between you and
Probably. What do you guys think? We should face him now, or should we just keep going and pick up the pace?
They're about, to help you guys out, they're about 120 meters away from you.
That's a bit more than just shadows.
They're figures moving. It's hard to make out what they are. They're not shadows, they're more figures on the horizon.
Flying figures.
No, walking.
What's the visibility this during the day in this region?
It's not poor visibility by any means. You can see. They're just at a distance to make it difficult to work out exactly what they are.
All right. In that case, Reinhardt suggests, well, maybe we should, if we're going to have to face them, we should have some kinds of terrain first. We can have a look for that.
I agree. Take up ambush positions. And I'm gonna sneak off into some trees or some shit. Keep an eye on them.
Okay.
Do we have any good cover around? And
The best kind of cover you're going to get from where you are now is like long grass, but potentially gaining the high ground on them and staying. You'd have to move 30 meters towards them, take the high ground, probably another 100 meters east of where you are, and you know, stop the silhouette of yourself, so you'd be like behind a ridge line. You with where they are, if you wish to pursue them.
how far did you say they were?
About 120 meters.
Message.
What do you say?
I'm gonna say what the fuck you want.
What
Which
language?
one is going to leave that message?
Just English, common.
No, which one? First one, last one?
Just any of them in that general direction that she's pointing in.
Alright.
Are they 120 feet away or meters?
Feet.
Feet. It's the same as meters when Lou says it.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
then I'm gonna fly my my drone in and look through his eyes to have a look at him.
Okay.
I'm gonna stealth him in.
First of all, Meg spoke first.
Okay, but I thought they were 120 meters away, which is like 3 times distance. Sorry.
Okay, they're 120 feet away. Meg, what do you say? What the fuck do you want?
Yeah, fuck you want.
Fuck you want. You get. That's all you catch.
What does it sound like?
What languages do you know?
Well, we've dealt with, like,
What languages do you know?
I'm not saying I understand it, just
What languages do you know?
I'm posting it. Or on
Okay.
Undercommon, Elven, and Common.
You don't understand what they're saying,
Mhm.
or you've heard dialect like this during combat, not 1 or 2 days ago.
There'd be girdlings.
Gerbils.
Gerbils!
Can I stealth my drone in to have a look?
You can, roll stealth.
He doesn't get advantage.
No, I don't think so. You send the drone in. It gets about 50 meters away. You see 5 goblins moving from west to east. They look to be patrolling, bows at the ready. Looking, the odd one breaks from the patrol, checks in shrubbery, and you can see them picking up leaves and tasting grass and stuff like that. They seem to be tracking or looking to pick up a track. There's my dice tray.
When I've gathered that information, I'll start flying him back, but I imagine he's going to get shot.
Too late. Two.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. I'm gonna tell the others it's goblins.
3 of the 5 notice a drone creature in the air. Never seeing one of these before. 3 of them go ahead and try to shoot it at the sky for fun.
Yeah.
As they're shooting the drone at the sky, can I return the favor?
One of them, that 20.
Not bad.
The 5. 15 plus 5. So 3 arrows strike your drone. It's dead.
Yay! I go 5 hostile enemies, goblinoid in nature.
As they shoot at the drone, can I shoot at the goblins?
You can. You can go ahead and roll an attack.
Yep. I need to read something. This is the first time I use this bow.
In the meantime, message. If you can understand me, I suggest turning back and fucking off.
The target.
How close together are they, Lou? What?
That's fucking up again.
Oh.
Right, I've done my reading. I'm gonna do a normal attack.
I didn't get anything that Doc just said. What did Doc say? I didn't get a word of that.
I've done my reading. I'm gonna do a normal attack. Oh, robot, hold on. Yeah, your internet's messing up.
Yeah. Who are you shooting at, mate? First, second, fifth.
Which one of them is closest that shot at the drone?
They're
I'm
pretty
shooting at
much
that
in
target.
line. What? 2 of them broke off the track more southwards, more away from you. So, the closest one. Probably the rear guy is the closest, most paying attention to you.
In that case, he's gonna get an arrow in his rear.
Okay, roll damage.
12.
Okay. Rhino sort of takes the high ground, draws an arrow, fires it in the air. It arcs up, and on its descent from its arc, it sticks right under the arm, into the armpit of this rear goblin. Puts him on the floor momentarily. It rolls, stands up, and looks around. Attack! 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 And they all sort of stand around each other on guard now. Drawing bows.
I'm gonna draw my second arrow.
Sure, go ahead.
Well, that was a bit preemptive, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Hits, roll damage. Same bloke.
As I release this second arrow, I say, well, maybe they're in league with the others. So.
Ryanet's just like very casual, like maybe they're in league with the others as he swats. This second arrow, he hasn't even watched it land. He's just, yeah, maybe they're in league with the others.
I'm just gonna keep pointing and being like, good idea to run. You might want to run now. Fuck off.
You know when you say they're surrounding each other back to back?
Yeah.
How close together are they?
Oh, they're close together. Yeah.
Would you say that I'd get them all? You said they were all within 40 feet of each other.
Yeah, give or take. If you hit the center of them, yeah, you're probably within 40 feet of each other.
Okay, I think you know what's coming, but
Go ahead.
definitely in league with the others. So then I'm just gonna fire this.
I'll make some dex saves, shall I? We've got. What would their dex be? Plus, let me. Oh, I've got goblin here.
It's
16
to be.
2, right?
2. So we've got a 14 and a 21. So 2 succeeds. Oh, 1 succeeds. Okay, 1 succeeds. 3 take full damage. So go ahead and roll damage.
It's 29 fire damage.
Okay, they're all dead. Half of 29 is
14.
14.
Yeah.
2 arrows. Take out 1. A fireball. As Lisa Soda's like, you probably should leave. Boom. Before she's even got time to finish her sentence, this ball of fire in the distance, you'd barely even hear it. closes down. One of them is staggering, standing still, like draws his bow and aims general direction. Just lets it off. Yeah, you doing anything?
Leaning against a tree with my head in my hands.
Okay, we got a 16 plus 5 with disadvantage. I'm going to roll a d4 to... no, that's not fair. So, the way my thing's set up on my screen, I've got Yara's 1, Rhino has 2, Archon has 3, Lisa Solo's 4. Rhino,
Yeah.
you turn your head and start talking to Yara, and an arrow just jabs you in the foot. You take...
What did you roll?
Oh, sorry, yeah, that's fair. 16 plus 5, so 21.
Ah, fair enough.
You take 10 points of piercing damage. An arrow in the foot. Let me confirm with you.
Used to be an adventure.
That's wrong. That's wrong. That is 8 points of piercing damage.
8 points. All right.
And that's karma.
Used to be an adventure just
what
like you.
remains and is using his full movement to run back the way he came.
Might want to finish him off before he gets more.
He's 150 feet away from you.
150? I'll shoot him down in the back.
No big deal.
Easy one. 18 to hit.
Hits, roll damage. He hasn't gone with
6.
Oh, lose
roll
for
damage.
It's a 6.
Yeah.
I think it'll be losing Lou.
Hits him right in the back of.
Aww.
Lou.
You know the best part about this is we get this
Everyone
like
keeps saying Lou, so when he
3-word
actually hears us,
sentences.
we can... Lou.
Him sort of sticking
Hey.
out by the. Fuck's sake.
You keep cutting out. You had like half of that sentence.
Yeah,
If that-
it's like 3 words cut out. 3 words cut out.
Where Yog's just like, these bloodthirsty motherfuckers.
I know, right?
Hey, Lisa warned him.
Lisa warned him. Boom.
Plenty of.
You had a whole 2 milliseconds to react. You didn't react.
What
No,
do you
you
do?
did.
What do you do?
What? That's
I'm gonna shoot you in the fucking face. Is that gonna be okay? Poof. He didn't even get a chance to react. Well, he's fucking dead now.
But they engaged my drone, they're hostile.
I don't think they're connected with the crow though.
Me neither, but they're hostile.
They shot on the drone for something they'd never seen before.
I mean, the crow is the crow, but these are goblins. They've shown hostility before.
They've got
Maybe
an
not them
awkward moment.
ones.
I
Maybe
don't
they're
trust-
maybe they're hunting for food to feed their children. Now, how do you feel?
Well,
Don't answer that question.
right now, those children will have to share their food with less people.
We're like
Goblin.
But
Thanos.
they might not have any food because their parents are all dead.
Luckily for them, there are 5 child goblins lying dead in the field.
I mean, there's plenty of people we left behind in that cave system. A couple of trolls.
Yeah, but they might not have been from the cave.
Eh,
It's unlikely a goblin group would come out this far.
Just look at it this way, we're with the captain. He's seen us keeping the old pharaoh safe from goblins and other undesirables.
We'll find out that those were like his friends and they were coming to save him. And
Awkward.
those were my
They used like a
buddies.
multi-disguise thing,
Yeah.
and they're all actually just scouts for the King's Guard, and they're just disguised as goblins, so they can blend in with other goblins if they need to.
And they didn't want to break their disguise
wanna
by
break-
actually communicating in common with Lisa when she was talking. to
Exactly.
them. They're just that deep undercover.
They weren't even speaking Goblin; they were just speaking fucking gobbledygook because they've no idea how to speak Goblin.
They just go.
Is he here?
Lou?
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
He's lighting up, but I can't.
I
Yeah,
can
but
hear the
what is he
background.
I mean, if he's lining up a cigarette, that's not really helpful.
Oh, people talking. I think he might have walked away to go restart the internet.
Oops.
Did you go feed your hamster of a router?
Can you hear me now?
Did you go feed your hamster of a router, or did you go feed your hamster a router?
Oh, no, it's like
No,
your
Did you
router's a
feed the
hamster.
hamster?
Killed the hamster that wasn't working in front of the others so they would work harder.
Oh,
See? Lou's got the right idea.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how he treated the goblin.
did you give it half a second warning? I'm gonna fucking kill you if you don't run. Boom.
I was like, look, kids, you know what happens when you just piss me off? Squash! None of you bitches piss me off again. And then I left the room. I didn't even put another one on there. I was like, I expect this to be working by the time I'm back in that room. Lo and behold.
I like to think there's no hamster who just literally walked up, punched his router, and is like, "You better fucking work now," and walked off.
Tech support.
So that's how the military gets its technology functioning. Oh, this tank isn't working. Punch it, it'll do it.
Yeah, there's another way.
Right.
That's how you think. Windows.
Yeah.
So, did we
There
finish
is.
them off? Are they all deaded?
They're all dead. So, you continue your
Killing spree?
rolls.
Hoboing?
After killing murder hobos and goblins, you continue your travels.
Artillery bombardment successful.
I warned him. I'm just gonna keep going.
I'd like to
Please,
uh,
Lisa, you staying at the front of patrol?
Yeah.
Roll a perception check for me.
nom, 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 nom. Can I have a look at this goblin patrol? Do they have any marking? Tattoos or whatever?
You can go over first if you wish.
You have to go like 120 feet back.
Not that big of a deal. And yeah, I'll have a look.
Make a perception check first.
Sure thing. I rolled 23.
Okay. You make your way over until you get to 3 charred bodies, one with 2 arrows under the armpit, and one a little bit further away with an arrow in the back of its neck. Make an investigation check.
Alright. Yoink. 15.
You don't see any markings on them, but you do see on the back of one of them, you see a brand. Not a deliberate brand, not like a chosen brand, but on the back of the neck of one of these goblins, you see the brand of Asmodeus. So it looks to have been forced upon this creature rather than chosen.
Fucking hell.
Ow!
What was
All
that?
right, that's me opening a beer.
Jesus Christ!
It sounded like you just
I thought
slid
the-
your laptop off the table and
Let's
threw it
put
on
it this way.
I thought there was like a hand grenade under the goblin's body or something, man.
Yes.
Sorry.
That makes a gas explosion look tame. Alright, so they were branded.
Yes.
Alright. Did anyone else in the party join me in this?
No.
No,
Yeah, I'd have probably skulked along with you.
Just you.
That's up my alley.
I'll message over. How's it look? Get the most out of
Chart.
this message.
With the message reaction, I say, chart with a hint of Asmodeus branding.
And I'm gonna look over to Yarg. Asmodeus branding. You're right.
Reach in my pocket and flip her a gold coin.
Yeah.
All right.
Right. Can I retrieve my arrows?
Yeah.
And in what state are their arrows?
Shitty goblin arrows.
Alright.
As you're doing this, I'm going to be like, fine shooting. Excellent calculation for wind speed and curvature.
To which I react, there is no wind, and it was a downlight stroke, so it's just straight shooting. No calculation needed.
Just take the compliment. Messages him.
You can't hear this conversation.
No.
Lisa's so loud. Fucking barge trying to take this fucking stage. Fine, man. Jeez. Let's go.
Alright, I'm gonna then return to the party.
What you do? Continue.
Continue on.
Continue on.
This thing. Can I start covering tracks? Just grab a branch and whoosh, 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 whoosh.
Use your
Mm,
tail
I think
feathers.
that's-
Just kind of like wiggle them.
No,
Are
I'm
you-
not getting my fucking tail feathers dirty.
I'm gonna say go ahead and roll a survival check with disadvantage because that's really against your character.
To be
Like, you're-
stealthy.
You're not trained to be wilderness aware of tracking, let's say, and how to cover it up. That's fair.
Well, that's probably why I don't have proficiency.
Exactly, yeah. But you're also, like, you're not even from the wilderness.
No, but I've been in the wilderness for a good couple of months or weeks, whatever.
And you've never done that before. No.
And,
Okay,
people follow
that's
me.
fine. That's fine. Lise, you push on. Keep an eye on the sky. Keep an eye out for goblin patrols. You don't seem to see anything. It's getting later in the day, and due to the winter setting in, it's getting dark. The sun starts to set, the cold starts to pick up, and so does the wind. Gusty winds heading deep into your, headlong into your face. Slows your progress slightly as you have to really, lean in and walk forward. You can barely hear each other talk next to each other and have to shout quite loud to communicate from this point on. If you wish to communicate, it will be
Unless you have message.
unless you have message. So you push on. It gets to around 7 in the evening before you come to rest. You've pushed on for as far as you wish to push. The captain seems tired. It's around this sort of time you would normally, unless you wish to choose otherwise, look for a resting spot.
I would suggest we take a rest in a shop.
I guess. Lisa will do her, I guess we should find a campsite first.
Yes.
Why not? You
Archod's
get
gonna be
that.
like, Archod's gonna let out like a metallic groan and be like, organics.
Exterminate. Exterminate.
So how's
So you-
your drone thing? Just say while they're looking for a campsite.
He was shot. He will require resummoning.
I will,
But I do not have the materials.
I will look into my survival skills, see if we can find a suitable camper.
Sure. Go ahead and roll survival.
21.
21. Easy enough to find a bit of ground. In this place, it's not going to be the best site to stop in the world, but it's sheltered from the wind, at least. And it does put a large mound of ground between you and the direction you've just come from. So anyone following visually might find it a little bit more difficult to see where you're coming from.
Is there like snow on the ground yet, or
No.
what color is like the mound? Just dirt.
What colours are
Yeah. Like, is it just covered in like
moons?
leaves or shit?
The mound? Oh, sorry. It's just like a large hill. It's just like a hill that protrudes out of the ground. It's green.
Okay.
Long sort of dying grass. So it's a mixture of like earthy textures. I'm guessing that's for the 10.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine. You can try and go ahead and roll an Arcana check to see if you can blend it in with this dead earth.
Camouflage check.
Which is a bard, like plus 19 to it anyway.
No.
Only a plus 1, nice.
Yeah.
What?
No, a weakness.
That's less than your proficiency.
This bright pink 10. I'm
No.
joking.
It's still like
It's no like octopus style camouflage, but it's one of the main colours in the ground ahead of you.
okay.
In the darkness, it's not going to stand out anyway.
Mhm.
But anyone that sees it in dark vision is going to see it in textures of greys and blacks anyway, regardless of the color.
Mhm.
But anyone that was to see it in the daylight, it would probably be quite obvious.
But well, tints up.
And so, go ahead and tell me your sentry order if you wish to put sentry.
I'm going to cast Dark Vision on myself and just do the watch all night. I have to have 6 hours of rest, but I'm still fully aware when I do it.
Okay, that's fair. So everyone else gets to sleep.
Well, hang on. What do you mean you don't need a fucking sleep?
I do not require sleep.
So what, you can stay up and look out all night?
Yes. I require only minimal shutdowns. I will remain fully aware at all times.
I'm still going to take my watch because I don't trust you. Just in case.
Is anyone else still continuing to take their watch?
You are proving to be a intelligent and diligent mercenary, my avian friend.
Okay. And I'm just going to nod and be like, I understand what you mean. But I have no idea what he means.
What is your call sign?
Oh, Lee's gone.
I can hear you.
Oh, no, you've gone. Okay. I'm sorry.
What is your call sign? I am Archon.
Cool.
Oh, I've got music! Woo!
Hey!
I don't have music.
Really fucking loud, but I've got it. Sorry.
They call me Yar. I think that's what you're asking.
Excellent, Yar. I will enjoy spending my watch with you.
Okay, but boy.
So, Archon. Unless anyone else refuses to allow these two to do sentry on their own, Archon, go ahead and roll for perception, for your bulk of the watch. And Yar, are you staying up all night or just?
No, I'll just stay for like the first 2 hours as I used to.
Okay, go ahead and roll with a flat roll, Yar. I won't give you disadvantage, but I'll say
I'll be
Arcana
using
help is
I'll be using Celine mostly anyway.
okay. So use flat roll then.
Yeah, I see everything.
You don't see everything.
No, I see all of the darkness.
Yeah. What you guys do see. Oh shit! I got music, but it's very loud. Let me turn it down. Pretty much Mike's techno. What you guys do see. First of all, after about an hour and a half's rest, you don't see this one, but you do hear a collection of humanoid figures north of you, moving at a slow pace, rustling through a collection of trees north of you, seemingly searching. You look north and see in the tents 4 torchlights moving from west to east. You need to pass on by if you do not wish to engage.
Yarg. Carry on.
No, you carry on.
Yarg. Potential hostiles. I'll pull my rapier out.
I'll put my hand on his metallic shoulder and just hold off. They don't seem to have seen us. Let's stay hidden for now.
They pass on by.
See? I can't.
20 minutes later, a collection of 6 torches are seen to the south, about 100 meters away from you on a lower part of the ground, moving from west to east. An hour or so after that, the 2 patrols seem to pass in parallel past your tent.
Possible search party.
Yeah, right on the very tip of your dark vision, you see 2 black birds flying in the sky. They circle overhead, and then they push on from west to east. They seem to circle as they keep going round until they're completely out of sight. About 15 minutes later, they come back past. They circle and continue to circle as they can continue on. It's unsure whether they've circled because they've seen you or whether they're going through a search pattern.
Mm-hmm.
About 3 hours later, a North patrol comes past again.
Has Yarg gone to bed then?
Yeah, would have been asleep.
Yeah, I would probably tap him on the shoulder, very quietly whisper, just like, keep an eye out on them. And point out the birds and be like, keep an eye on them as well.
Should
Okay.
I engage?
Try not to, unless necessary.
Understood, Yarg. And I'll stand to attention and then continue looking.
3 in the morning, the Northern Patrol passes again. Where there was once 4 torches, there are now 8. An hour after that, there is a Southern Patrol. 12 torches. They move at a faster pace now, the Northern and Southern Patrols. They seem to be urgently looking for something or someone.
Well, I got my orders. My orders were to hold and keep an eye on them. So I will hold and keep an eye on them. How close are they getting?
They are, both patrols are between 50 and 100 meters away from you and are unawares of your location, as far as you can make out.
Okay. I'll stay hidden and keep an eye on them.
Sure.
It's a good thing they're using torches.
How, because I can see them, I'm guessing. Do they look armoured?
They look goblinoid, leather armors, strapped. Hard to make anything else out from there.
Okay.
They seem to be running on foot. They go by quite quickly and come back quite quickly at pace. Archon, at about 5 in the morning, the very first edge of sunlight starts to creep in.
Can I wake up that time?
You can certainly try.
Constitution
you-
saving throw.
I would
It's-
like to rely on decades of standing up early to tend to whatever work needs to be done.
You can raise at that time if you wish.
Yes.
Archon is aware that the sun is literally not the sun hasn't risen. It's just about to rise. Is what I'm saying. It's getting to that point where sunrise is on the horizon.
Yeah. Best time of the day.
So Archon, you see Rhino start to rise and gather his gear.
I go. Bowman. Caution. Potential enemy patrols outside our encampment. Orders from Master Yar got to hold.
Well, you do that. Uh, did you recognize the patrols?
Goblinoids. 12 individuals.
Just 12?
No, nod.
Hmm. Did they get close enough that you could see if they had markings?
No.
Negative. Sword. Tatty leather armor. Crude weapons.
Well, then I won't be hunting because those goblins will have scared away all the game.
I would appreciate your assistance with looking out.
Getting tired?
No. It's just lonely.
Nothing I can do there. And I'm gonna look out to the surrounding areas and enjoy the sunrise.
Make a perception check.
Okay. 13.
What are you looking for? Just in general, just a safety look.
Yeah, just safety look.
Okay.
And then, of course, the sunrise.
Nothing stands out, but you do see the sun start to rise. When you start to see the sun, you do start to notice the large dome-like tent that you are in isn't 100% perfectly situated for hiding. It's not stand out by any means. It's not bright and pink, but it's in the daylight. It's not going to be the best camouflage.
Would I be able to see how close the tracks those goblins made were to the camp?
I mean, you can go out and look.
Yeah, I would like to have a...
You push out and you go over a slight bend in the slight gradient in the ground, and you can pick up the tracks. It's well trodden. The ground looks to have been run over multiple times in the evening, in both directions by, from what you can work out, 12 to 20 people, goblinoid,
Okay.
both north and south.
And if I were to look back at the camp, would I understand that if someone were to have a torch out in the night, they wouldn't be able to see it?
Yes, most likely.
Because torches are great for seeing at close range, but they blind you for everything else.
That's exactly it. However, looking back now, in this dull light with the sun beginning to rise, you can just about, partially because you know where it is, but you know as time presses, you're going to be able to see that tent quite easily.
Alright. I'm going to return back to the tent and get back inside. And then I said to Arkham, they were using lights, weren't they?
Yes. Crude torches.
Yeah. If they hadn't, they would have noticed us.
I agree.
We need to get out early today.
But
Preferably before another group rides by. I'm gonna start waking up Yarick and Lisa.
5 more minutes.
If she says 5 more minutes, I'm gonna kick her in the shin.
She's already said it.
Great. She's gonna get a kick in the shin.
Well,
Good. No time for tardiness, no time for laziness. And about 5 minutes, if there is going to be a patrol, they'd have to be blind not to see us at 800 feet distance.
What patrol?
Goblins, humans, any.
Mm.
Patrol of deer if you want. Be nice, by the way. Deer for dinner.
I'm gonna go.
Then.
12 goblinoid individuals.
Yara sits up and goes, "Goblins, did they find us?" Looks around quickly, like,
Negative.
"Okay, good."
But they will when they ride by again. So we need to get...
Archon, when was the last time you saw him?
When was the last time I saw him, Lou?
About 2 hours ago. You've seen them at about midnight, at about 3, and it's now about 5 in the morning.
T minus 1 hour, 57 minutes, 29 seconds.
Okay.
What is seconds?
And do they have a routine? I mean, I only saw them once.
Could I try and work out their routine?
Make an intelligence check.
I should be good at this.
They seem to be 3 hours on the hour.
3 hours on the hour.
It's giving you midnight, 3 o'clock. It's now about 5:30.
Yeah. I figured that out. I just wanted to make, because I, as a character, didn't know.
So are we fully rested then?
Yes.
I am.
Yeah, you got a long rest. Yeah.
Wake up His Highness.
Okay, they're going to be in 30 minutes.
Oh,
We got back and go.
Lise, he kind of wakes, looks at you, smiles, and raises a hand out to you as if to say, pick him up.
I'm gonna try to pick him up. Try to do a strength to it.
Gets up and kind of like, yeah, go do strength.
She lets go partway as he's up.
He, like, you kind of pull him up with such force that he kind of stumbles and puts both his hands on your hips and looks dead in your eyes. And he's like, excuse me. Do you giggle at him?
Yeah.
Did you just giggle?
Yeah, that was an
He's
in-character giggle.
He just kind of looks at you and he's like, dead in the eye, and he's like, good morning.
Good morning. There's a patrol coming, so we got to get moving.
He's just like dead looking in your eyes. It's like, sure.
Lisa, not used to this, goes, "Excuse me, my boobs are down here."
Exactly.
He just kind of looks at you dead in the eye, and I was just like, sorry, yes. What's up?
What was it?
I thought you said something. Sorry.
No.
Excuse me.
No.
I'll get dressed.
Come on, lovebirds. You can have a moment later.
So saith the bird.
He kind of looks at you a bit like, shut the fuck up, dude.
Dude, stop cock blocking me.
And give them some
be as quick as I
privacy.
can. He goes ahead and gets his gear on.
Mhm.
So, 10 minutes later, the party are donned in armor and ready to move. As you guys wish to.
Onward.
Do we want to take their tracks? Therefore, there's no tracks from us.
We could probably walk on theirs. It would make it easier to walk and harder for them to cross.
Yeah.
Of course, if they keep the same route, then it's going to be easier for them to find it.
Yeah, as long as they didn't head the way we went last, that is. Which I imagine because we're going east. I imagine the last place Archon saw them was
Wait,
going
aren't we-
west.
Aren't we going... no, we're going east. No.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Who's-
map
Lisa,
reverse.
yeah?
Lisa.
Good. Lisa, roll me a perception check.
Yes, who wants to walk in all the traps?
Sweet. You quickly gather your crew, hastily get rid of the tent, cover any tracks as best you can and join their tracks. You walk with some pace. Lisa Solar, followed by Captain, followed by Yar,
Hey.
Archon. Archon, followed by Yar, followed by Rhino.
Yep.
Sean at a brisk walk for 2 hours. Archon, roll me. No, not Archon, because you wouldn't know. Lisa Solar, Rhino, and Yar, roll me a intelligence check.
Oh, one weakness.
Oh, look at that. The -1 gets the highest.
Yeah. You're pushing along 2 hours in. Rhino, you stop for a moment and stop the party. A thought comes into mind that you have left little tracks apart from 5 dead goblins. But these patrols seem to be heading in the direction you're heading with no prior warning or information about the direction that you would be treading. You still feel the pressure of pursuit and the haste that follows those under pursuit. You get a feel that the potential or goblin parties following you may know the direction you're heading in.
Can I make the intelligence know that they understand where we're going because they know who's with us?
Potentially.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn over and just like look back and forwards and go. Well, we did break a noble out of their custody. Perhaps they know that we were taken back there.
Archon, could you stop reading my memories?
I thought you just said that.
No.
No.
I'm
Oh, sorry, mate. I thought you.
talking to my brain.
Sorry, dude.
No, it's okay.
Stop reading my memory.
Lou, did we get a good look at maps of this region before we went out, or did we take a map with us?
You had a look before going out, yes.
All right. Can you put up the map?
You got to look at a more detailed map than this one, but I can put this one.
I just need to have a reminder of where we are, and where we're going.
Yeah, it's been a few weeks. Sorry. So you were. Get off me, fly, you asshole. The cave was like here.
We're not on that map yet.
Oh, my bad. 1 second. I'll put it on there.
We're still looking at Boromir.
So the cave was where the little arrow is and shallow peaks. You spent the first day to get to here. Ignore that village, it no longer exists. The second day, you are like here. And you're heading towards Aiden from where you are.
So,
Well, you were kind of like, what's that?
so we're making that route, that movement.
Yeah.
Um,
So you were like here the first night. Second night, you would have been like here. You're currently about where the next red thing
yeah,
is.
this village was supposed to be an outpost.
It was, yes. It was, yes.
So, I would know that we've already passed the location where we should have found Trent.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to suggest to the party that we break from our current path. And I say to Lisa and Yarick, I spotted some forest due east of us. I think be a good way to get some cover. Otherwise, we'd have to go to the farmlands to our south. But if we go the current route, we'll be meeting up with more patrols. I'd suggest breaking due east.
Oh. All right.
All right.
It'll avoid us more of these patrols, and if they're mounted, like, then we're gonna have problems.
All right. Well, I trust your judgment. Been around you long enough. Let's change course, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You change course. And you make your way more directly east than southeast.
Yeah.
You push on for about 30 minutes. You are well away from the patrol tracks that you were currently walking in. Rhino, make a perception check for me. You're at the rear of the party.
11.
Okay. You do notice this, but not until it's almost too late. About 30 meters behind you, you turn and look and see a solo rider on a horse. Not the largest of horses, but a fast horse riding towards you. It's brown, its mane flowing, and on the back seems to be a halfling riding towards you with pace. Calls to you. Whoa! Stop! It's me! You turn and look. Figure you all should recognize, apart from Archon, is the halfling fellow from the feast in the Duke's Hall in Aden. He stops you all. Fellows, please, slow down. You're under
Yeah,
pursuit.
slowing down would be a bad idea.
I understand. You're under pursuit. You need to follow me south. Now. Quickly.
Uh,
You missed the outpost. Let's go.
Just out of curiosity, Lou, can I make an insight there to see if he's being genuine or if he's also trying to lure us into a trap?
yeah, I wanted to do the same thing. I'm
Sure.
not convinced.
Go ahead and sure.
Alright, Reinhardt's got a 12, Yarg's 25, natural 20.
Okay. Bruno seems pretty solid. I don't see any reason he would bullshit you. He was in the Duke's halls, and you're pretty convinced that he's on board. You don't see any reason why he wouldn't be. He's one of the Duke's spots in a way. You see panic. You hear panic in his voice, and his encouraged haste worried you to the point where you watched him closer. Forget your names, but encourages you to hurry and stares directly at the captain. That's a nat 20 for you.
Nice. All right. We'll follow you. If you can go ahead, fucking good 200 meters to keep it, make sure we're clear. Then you can come back and tell us if we're good. Yeah.
Sure, just hurry.
Sure. Go. We'll be right behind you.
I'll be 100 meters ahead. Let's go.
Yeah. As he fucks off,
He doesn't fuck off
Ah.
because that's just stupid.
No.
He hisses off ahead of you and continues to stop when he's so far away and waits for you to catch up before he moves.
Okay. As he's far away, so I can talk. Don't trust him. Don't think it's him. I say we walk that way, maybe for a bit, so he can stay ahead, and maybe when his head's turned, we fucking leg it into the trees.
All right.
The trees are a good couple of mile away. The forest is a while off from where you are, but you can run by all means. You're on grassland at the moment. There is dips and valleys and stuff, but the actual forest north of Aden is quite away from you.
In that case, hey, I can.
That's why I don't like having the map up, because
It does throw you off a little bit,
it
yeah.
throws you off. Yeah, you're in open grassland at the moment.
I needed some visualization after months of not seeing this.
It's fine. Zoom right in, and you'll get a good feel for it.
Oh, I am zoomed right in.
It doesn't zoom enough. But yeah, you're in open grassland for a good 3 or 4 mile from where you are. Ignore that; it doesn't work. You know, the hexes are like 6 mile each, so you a good 3 or 4 mile of open grassland until you get the bulk of the forest. There is small copses of trees and stuff; they're just sporadic and not real forest. There is dip valleys and stuff, small streams, but the majority of the land is just long, tall grass.
Okay.
That's my fault. Should describe better, but yeah.
In that case, Archon, I think we have a hostile target.
Mark, you muted.
You're not trusting my accuracy?
Where?
Well, that halfling guy looks like someone we've met, but I don't think it's him.
Do you think he's leading us to a trap?
Should I attempt magic spotting protocols?
Magic what, sorry?
Should I attempt magic detection protocols?
Ah, he's really far away
Engage.
now.
Reinhardt's just a little bit insulted, but you don't trust his accuracy.
Wait, you just say engage?
Yes.
She did, I didn't, yeah.
Okay, I've already got my rapier out. I'm going to blade song and just start sprinting over towards him.
Oh my
It's
god.
about 100 meters away, for sure.
Okay, I can do 80 foot in a round.
Mike dashes at 80 foot.
Right, as Mike dashes
Wrong.
forward,
Archon dashes 80 foot, rapier drawn.
right, as he dashes, can I shoot 2 arrows past him into the back of the office?
You can certainly try. Go ahead and fire away.
Can I get close enough to message?
Oh my god.
Natural 20.
You're within 100 meters, so yeah. That one hits. Roll damage. Okay. I'd fire the second shot. Unless you want to do anything else.
Sharpshooter.
Hits.
22. For another 10 piercing.
We'll stop. You said I am close enough to message him, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna message him and say, we'll stop our pursuit if you can name the gentleman that's coming at you with the rapier. The one that we met at dinner. What's he say?
I never met this guy. What are you doing? As he takes 2 arrows.
Uh-oh.
Falls off his horse. Stands up. What are you doing? Falls! He starts screaming at you. And he's trying to run.
What's my name?
Lisa Sola. Keeps running. What are you doing?
Might have made a mistake.
Archon! Cancel!
Do I catch him yet?
I'm gonna say, Archon, disengage.
Archon, that was 1 round of combat. You hear, at the start of your second round, you hear disengage. What do you wish to do? On you, Mike. I'll let you do what the fuck you want. What you do here, in Lisa's turn, so it's in the first round of combat, disengage. And in the second round of combat, unless Yar wishes to do anything.
I'm gonna. Can I catch up with him?
You can if you wish.
I'm gonna catch up with him, and I'm gonna go. Lay down your arms.
He's like on the floor, like on his side, sort of, with 2 arrows in his back, and he's showing his empty hands and a dagger on his waist. He's like,
Okay, I'm gonna pick him up and start carrying him back to the group.
you pick him up, easy enough. He's a halfling. He doesn't weigh much. And carry him back to the group.
Yeah.
You place him on the floor in front of the group. He's like, help! Why did you fucking shoot me, you dicks?
We didn't trust why you were out here. And she's going
What
to...
the fuck? We meant there's an outpost like an hour away, you fucking arseholes. What the fuck? Fucking help me, you dicks!
Can I shoot my
He's got
arrows?
2 arrows, like one just short of his heart and one
I'd
near
like to
left lung.
withdraw my arrows from his head.
I'll be needing those back.
Healing word,
Yeah.
and her healing word is like, we didn't know! And it's her healing word.
Okay.
It's 6 points.
Word on him. 6 points. It's definitely a lot less than he lost, but sure.
And then she's gonna follow that up with another healing word.
Okay. What did she say?
And this time she's gonna say, it's like her healing word is just yelling at people. Let me get to the actual fucking spell.
Wait, your spell's having effects?
All we know is that there's somebody following us, and then you fucking show up. 4 more points.
Oh, you fucking dicks. We arranged to meet at the outpost, which you fucking moved around. You fucking missed me. I waited for a good long while until those goblin patrols and come looking for you, you dicks. Then you fucking shoot me. We just had a conversation not 10 seconds ago. And then you
What?
shoot back. The fuck?
Right.
God, I don't ever want to fucking help you anymore. Fuck off, man.
Hey,
Fuck you.
hey. We
God damn
have
it.
precious cargo here. You can't blame us for being
Yes,
too
the
careful.
fucking captain that you were sent for. Fuck, can't be too careful. I seen you eating fucking lunch. If I wanted to kill you, I'd have poisoned you there and then, you dicks. Fuck's sake. Oh, so fucking hurt.
Stop being a...
Magic.
Goddamn, stop being a baby. And she's gonna cast another one. Stop being a baby is another. Healing word. Stop being a baby.
Are these all second level? It's saying they're second level, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're rolling shit.
4, 5, 6. 6 more points.
He's looking a lot better. He's still a bit bruised up and stuff, but he's looking a lot better than he was.
So, between the
guess.
healing words and my removal of the arrows, I got them back in order, right?
Yes.
Maggie should have got. Maggie should have 15 more health than that. I don't think.
Yeah, it's not
But I
adding
don't
It's
know.
too
charisma, is
much,
it?
and now it's too little.
Yeah, because you were adding charisma and proficiency, but it's just charisma.
Okay, so it's
Okay.
a lot more.
So you probably
so-
wouldn't have done the last two, right?
The first one would have put him how many points up?
An extra 5 from what it
So-
was.
He would have had 11 points off the first one,
So that would have put him to 37 instead of 32.
and then he would have had 9 points off the second one.
Okay, we'll do the first 2 and that'll put him at full health. Can't be asked to work it out. So don't worry about the third spell slot. Keep that.
Okay.
Fuck's sake, somebody fetch my horse. Fuck.
I'm whistling.
Oh,
That was a
Whistling
whistle.
to a horse.
I tried to
think it's-
whistle, of course.
why did you shoot me? God, yeah.
Stop
Come.
Hey,
crying.
we don't know who to trust, and we didn't know if you had some kind of guys on, alright?
Yo, I like to go. What the fuck? You think somebody knows what I look like? My job is to be discreet, you dicks. Come, we need to head south. Let's go. And he starts walking towards his horse. Come on. Listen, I'm trying to do you a favor. I'm still here, aren't I?
Yeah, and your patrol should have been back a day and a half from where we are now.
Yeah, the
And you
horse.
fucking missed it, you fucking imbeciles.
It's not my fault that you're not in the appointed location.
I was exactly where we left you with the horses. Whoever
Right.
was leading the party, whoever had the route back, obviously fucked it up, didn't they? Not me.
Hey, enough. Let's get moving.
You approach.
Enough. Just shot me with 2 fucking arrows, love.
And
I
you're
really,
fine. I don't see any
really
marks.
appreciate your healing. Well, that dick obviously missed the fucking route and shot me, and he's blaming me. What do you think I should say?
I think you should
Ask him
say...
if he wants to be the best man to my wedding? No, I don't think so.
Oh, are you engaged?
I am, yes. She's
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, congratulations!
Thanks, guys.
And
Yeah.
as they're saying congratulations, I'm saying I'm not going to your wedding.
Stop being such a grumpy shit!
I was actually going to ask, being so here, Lisa, if you would hear you're a talented musician. I was going to ask.
How about we
I would
walk
love
and talk?
to, and we could talk about money and arrangements later.
Sure, of course. Yep. Should we go south?
Let's go
Uh,
south.
so-
Yeah. Can you do me a favor? Can you make sure this dickhead doesn't shoot me in the back twice?
I turn
as
around,
he
I go
says
to
dickhead again, I'm gonna draw another arrow.
I turn round to Rhino,
Fucking try it this time. I dare you.
point a finger at him, and go, "No, bad. Arrow down. No, no."
And I just, as Yarrick is trying to get me to point the bow down, and just slowly drawing the bow.
Right out. Let's not. He's a friend. This
Doesn't
is a buddy.
behave like one.
Listen. We need
I
to.
always.
That patrol is 20 minutes behind us. We need to go. Come on.
One moment, I am enjoying this display of alpha
No,
male
no,
posturing.
go.
Can I instead draw an Archon?
Oh my god, let's fucking go.
Before the party TPK each other, let's push on. So, he jumps on his horse, and you guys follow him south.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He pushes about 100 meters ahead of you, and you see him stop occasionally and look at the ground, look back at you, give a thumbs up, and continue forward. He continues to follow. Okay, you push on. You push on for a good 40, 50 minutes. And the land begins to turn more farmlandish, where you gain southwards, you gain a track. You follow this track for a short while. It seems to snake. It heads north at one point, but it continues to go east, sometimes northeast, southeast, east. But it continues towards Aden. It seems to be a back track, more of an old trading route from what you guys gaze. I'm sorry. Excuse me. What you guys can gather. But you follow it for a good while until this halfling fellow goes around a corner, is out of sight. We're going to take a break now, and we'll come back to that in 10 minutes, in 5 minutes.
Can I make tea? Have I got time to make tea?
You can
I
make
don't-
tea and
It's
we.
like an hour break.
He said 5 minutes, not
Yeah.
20.
5 minutes.
Okay, I'll be back in a minute.
Right, take 5, guys. I really need to wait. I've drunk for far too many.
Right,
Okay.
take your time. I'll be right back
We
as well.
are going to break.
I'll be right back.
Yep, be right back.
I can't find you. I can't find you. I can't find you.
fellow bend around a corner and go out of sight. You push forward along this track.
Yeah.
Are
I'm,
we going into an ambush? Like,
I'm
what
doing
is it,
close
like-
protection on the hostage, like right up by him.
like where are we now?
You're on the track. You're on a track. It's like a dirt track. It's an old track. You see, has been sort of disused for a long time. It's a bit. It's kind of like that in between. It's like dusty, but it's on like a cold morning, so it's like hot, solid ground underneath where you can kind of work out it hasn't been used for a long time for the type of um, foliage and stuff that's growing through the ground hasn't been trod down completely. It's almost like the earth's taking the ground back. There is a raise on one side and a small copse of woods on the other side as the corner bends round, but you continue to follow.
Well, what's the corner? Like, is it a tree or is it like a...
It's just where, because he's 100 meters ahead of you, he's gone behind a collection of trees and gone out of view.
You know, there is a chance that he is the right person, but could still be shady.
Yeah. Well, he's a shady fucker anyway. Celine, go about between us. Go so about 50 foot ahead of us, in between
Okay.
halfling. So be like halfling, 50 foot, Celine, 50 foot.
Sure.
And just keep me updated if safe or not safe.
Yeah, that's Celine dying from an
What's Celine's passive perception?
13.
Okay. Who's got the highest? 16 is the highest, I guess.
Yeah.
Mike? Okay. You push forward. Lisa Solar, you follow on. This is the order you told me you were in, right? Lisa Solar, followed by the captain.
Yep.
Followed by Archon said he was moving up to close protection to the captain.
Yeah.
Followed by Yar, followed by Rhino.
Yep. Yep.
Archon, you hear a stumble of a body on the left-hand side. And as you look up, you see a collection of arrows drawn in bows trained upon you.
Ambush detected! Get down, sir! And I'm going to try and push this guy to the ground.
They, as you do so, they do loose their arrows. One at each of you for the first round, for the surprise round.
Do I manage to shove him to the floor?
Make a dexterity check to see how quick you can react.
Dexterity check.
That's a fair shout, I think, from the old DM.
Doing close protection.
What did you roll?
15.
Why have they all blown up? 15. Yes, you chuck him down. However,
They get disadvantage to hit him if they hit him.
to hit him, yes. We'll go from the back to the front. Rhino, does 15 hit?
Nah.
Nope. Yar does fucking a lot hit. 23. That hits. Yar, you get hit.
Yeah.
Archon, who's next? Is the guy.
It'd be Archon.
Archon,
or,
then the guy, then...
Okay. Archon, crit at 20.
Oh,
luck
cool.
Luck point.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your luck point. I genuinely rolled a crit. I thought it was against the guy. 17 still hit. Is that
What's
If
his
it was
plus?
against the guy, it would have been a
it's
negative
plus
number.
5?
Yeah, he hits.
Not down here, no. Oh, no. That hits. So Yar's getting hit, Archon's getting hit. This is against the prone, so we disadvantage to a flat roll. I missed my dice tray by a lot, so 7 plus 5, 12. That's not going to hit him because he's in studded leather armor plus his dex, so he's going to be like 15.
plus a shield.
Extra because it's magic.
Plus a shield. So this is going to be against Lisa for the last one. 17 plus 5, 22 to hit.
Yep.
So, this is just a single round, one volley at each of you. First damage is Yar. You take 8 plus. No, sorry. Correct that. It's a d6, not. I thought they were long bows. They're short bows. So you take 4 damage, Yar, piercing.
Yep.
Next in line was Archon. You did 6 piercing damage. Next in line was the guy it didn't hit. Then it was Lisa, who takes 5 plus 2, 7 piercing damage. As this goblinoid ambush just all far away. Rhino, you see an arrow just whistles across your head. You draw an arrow and get ready for combat.
Yep.
You take one in the left shoulder. Archon, as you slam down the captain into the ground, you get in the right hand hip into the metal. You get this small protruding goblinoid arrow. And Lisa, you take the third one. It just breezes against the temple and pulls some of your hair out. It takes a bit of a wound. With that, guys, I'm going to bring you onto this map, and then we're going to have to roll some initiative.
So the arsehole did bring us into an ambush.
Seems that way.
Even though we had the natural 20 on the inside, see if he was flying.
You on?
Yeah, I see it. I saw the
Alright.
red thing that just disappeared.
Yeah, don't worry about that. I was fucking around. So,
Don't worry about that.
So where?
Pay
are we?
no attention to the man behind the screen.
there is, as far as you're aware, on the ridgeline that you did see a collection of goblins. 5 of them have fired at you.
Where are we in particular?
I'm going to show you 1 second. Wow, that's all changed a lot. Turn up. There we go. Okay, so put your tokens on and I'll move them for you. These.
Giant Celine.
Yeah. Celine fucked off 50 meters ahead, so she's off the map.
Not one.
In fact, Celine is 50 meters up, so
50 meters from us, yeah.
yeah.
Sure.
Can I be like less big?
Yeah, I'll sort that in a second.
You were
Why is
moaning
it-
that you were too
why is it-
small last time.
Why is it always me? I'm the new Meg. Ugh.
What?
Now you're tiny.
Hostiles detected.
One second. My phone's going fucking schizo. If I haven't answered this quick, I'm probably not going to answer. Stop it. Where is the guy? So now when you think you're prepped, but you definitely aren't even close to being prepped.
I have about 30 minutes before I have to leave, so.
Well,
Relax, Meg. It's only 6 goblins.
Meg, you said 10:30. Well, that's half
yeah,
9.
Meg.
Yeah, that'd be 9:30.
Well, I'm at 9:30.
It's 10 o'clock already, so it can't be 10:30. 10:30 is 5.
Shut up, Doc. You're in your foreign time, Doc.
Get your times right.
Yeah, go ahead
Bloody
and
English.
roll some. Do.
Oh, I need to do initiative.
And
What was AC calculated off?
AC is 10 plus dex unless armor.
And what does studded armor give you?
Full dex.
Yeah, I know it gives you the 4 deck.
Full dex. So it's
Yeah, I know, but I meant the actual number the armor itself gives you.
I'd have to open it in inventory.
Oh, okay, never mind then, I'll just search it.
Inventory, gain a bonus 1 AC. Knight armor AC 12 plus 1, so 13 from the glamour stuff. Plus dex.
So 13 plus 3. So that's... Yeah, that's 16. So the captain's got 16 AC plus whatever his dex is.
thank you. 16 AC plus dex.
Yeah, the studded armor, and then the +1 shield.
This. Okay, yeah. Gotcha. Let me write that down. So, And 18 for Dex.
Nice. Big AC.
Nice.
And we're going to give him. Lisa, what's your health?
Still alive? 55?
We're going to give him 60 HP.
Okay.
Okay. So, let's add a turn order for him. Him.
Him.
And so, let's roll. I'll roll for it. It's easier. 12. Oh, no, sorry, 10. 8 plus 2. 10. Oh. Sending. Okay, so that brings us to the blue goblins are going to move on turn order 20, and the non-blue goblins are going to go on turn order 18. Run out. You're up.
All right. So we've just been attacked.
Yes.
First off, can I see where they were attacking from?
No, they've ridgelined up above you to the northeast from me, northwest from you.
All right. Can I see any of them, or are they fully hidden?
Yeah, you can see them on this round. They are exposed, drawing arrows and firing away at you.
Great. I'm going to shoot the closest one.
Sky. Go ahead.
14 to hit.
14 does not hit. Just kind of ducks out the way.
All right.
That definitely hits.
25. 7 points
Seven.
of piercing damage.
Nice. Yeah. First one he kind of ducks out the way. The next one just clips him in the knee.
And I want to make that a bursting arrow.
Okay. What does that do?
It does AoE damage that cannot be resisted.
No.
So anyone within 10 feet of that creature,
So the one next to him.
yeah, they're taking in 9 points of force damage.
Nice.
No save or anything. You know, the
Yes.
arrow explodes.
It's good. Yes, you fire this arrow. The first one misses. The second one, you're like, fuck you. Fire the second round. Hits him in the knee. He kind of like, ah, and it just goes, explodes, and shrapnel goes into the one next to him. He's like, and they draw their arrows ready to fire back towards you guys. Anything else right now? Movement, bonus action.
Yeah, let's have a look. This rock over here,
Yeah.
is that a low level rock, low to the ground rock, or is it?
Yeah, you'd probably get. You could, if you was to go prone behind it, you'd have full cover, but you'd probably only get half cover from being stood behind it.
All right, I'll stand behind it, getting myself half cover.
Sure.
Half cover is what, +2 AC?
Yes.
All right.
The grid's not perfect, guys, so just sort of work it as you go along. That brings us to the blues. Because of the way I rolled, they're all going to go together, but ignore that for now. I wasn't looking at your guys' thingy. So a round of blues. Rhino, you're going to take 2 arrows because you hit 2 of them.
Sure.
10 is not going to hit, and 8 isn't going to hit. Let me just double check that it's +5 to it. Yeah. So Rhino, you just as you're running off, you just get like in the ground next to you. You're going to take 2 arrows. An 18 +5 is going to hit, and a 13 +5, so 18 to hit.
They both hit.
Both hit.
I'm gonna cunning action like the first one, I guess.
Cunning action, the first
No
one.
cunning action, uncanny dodge. That's what I meant.
So the first one does 6 piercing. The second one does 3 piercing.
So I take 6 total.
You'd half the first one, yeah.
Yeah. So 3/3.
Those 2. The next 2 are going at Archon. You got a nat 1, so 1 misses, and a 16 +5, so 21 to hit.
That hits, but I'm going to shield.
Shield. Sure. So that's those 2, and those 2. That's their round of combat, both 20 and 18, because they've just seemed to roll like that. Lisa, you're up.
Greater invisibility.
Nice.
So,
You
and I'm
want
gonna be
to
doing
shoot
this.
it.
Can I do it like thematically while she's running towards
Yeah.
the hill? So you just kind of see her like break off into a sprint, and while she's running, just shimmers and vanishes.
Nice. Nice. Okay, so go ahead and move, and I'll put a little symbol on you to make you look a bit shape.
I think I can go to about like here or so.
Yeah, you can go to there. 20, 10. Yeah.
I don't think I can
Look.
get all the way up to him.
Try and use the grid squares. They're 5-foot grid squares as best you can. They're just a bit misshaped, but yeah,
Okay.
that's fine. So yeah, that's you, Lee. Anything else?
No, that's it.
The captain's gonna stand up. That's half movement, and then he's gonna half seeing the direction Lisa went. He's gonna move 5, 10, 15 foot towards that direction because he's got melee weapons. In fact, fuck it, he's gonna dash.
Swiggity swooties, come on for that booty.
15, 20, 25, 30. He's gonna go to there.
Too bad he can't see the booty.
Brings us to Yar.
Invisibility.
I'm gonna go
Invisibility.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 will get me there. For some reason, the calculation.
Sure.
And I'm gonna bonus dash to here.
Yeah.
Call Celine to start coming back to me.
Okay. What's her
and-
movement? 30 feet normal?
40.
Okay, so she's now because you were here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to there. So it'd be, let's say 30 to here. That's 30 feet to there. So she's got 10 foot left.
Okay. Well, she wants to run toward me, so I'll move it there.
Sure.
Okay, and do something I haven't done in a while. Slide out my new wand out my wrist,
Oh, nice.
and I'm going to aim it sort of here on the floor if I can.
Sure.
And
Where's here? Because
you can't see my ruler. Can you see my ruler, Lou?
I see it, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
There.
That's who needs to see it. I need to open my page.
Lightning bolt, yet again. I bet you.
What's the number?
93.
3.
93.
Yeah.
Ah,
That's not lightning bolt. That's something random.
shit.
Uh,
It's going to be a random lightning bolt.
Wand of Wonder. 93. Right here. Uh-oh.
What did you do?
Everyone within 30 feet of me,
Mm-hmm.
including myself, needs to make a con save or be blinded.
Oh shit.
Oh, Lisa.
And they can repeat the save every turn.
What's the con? What's the save?
15.
Lisa, you're okay. This guy,
It's over the end of each turn.
Captain, is okay.
Now my turn.
Or closest. Oh, you go, y'all.
That's con save. I'm fucking blind.
Yar's blind. Orc close. Goblin closest to you is blind. The one next to him is blind. Blind. And then did this one make 30 feet?
Uh,
Yeah, it's got to be, isn't
5,
it?
10,
No, it's not.
15,
No,
20.
it's just off.
In terms of counting
Yeah,
number.
it counts as
5, 10.
squares. 5, 10, 15,
Yeah, it's
20.
about 25, so yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to say arc on that. as
Lou,
well.
we're
I'm
counting
45
squares.
feet away.
On the lines, ignore the lines, use the grids. 5, 10.
Yeah, you're 30 in
20,
terms of
25, 30. Yeah, you're in the.
counting.
Lou, if we're using those squares, then that goblin I'm pointing at right now would also have taken my exploding arrow.
Okay, I'll give him some damage then.
Yep. It was 9 points.
9,
before, so
9 damage.
And I hate to do this. Okay, yeah. Celine's blind as well.
So Archon, go ahead and roll a con save. Yeah, and that third goblin is okay. So,
Did I do it?
You did good, kid.
Kid.
I just explode in light and a bright light
10.
as it just dissipates.
So, oh no, he made it, didn't he? He wasn't blinded.
No.
Blind. Archon saved.
Literally, I'm the only one who's blind, plus the
Yeah, you
goblins.
blinded yourself. You blinded you and 2 goblins.
And I think you're using the same icon, but mine's invisible.
No, yours
No.
is a
No,
ninja.
there's different icons.
Oh, okay.
I'm a little
Archon.
bit confused, but because I don't know how the distance works.
Just use the grids, 5 foot each.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I'm thinking I could fireball these lot.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm just about can't get that guy, but I'm not really good at counting. But it's
1,
40,
2,
40
3,
feet
4,
circle.
5, 6. Yeah, you can hit them
Well,
all.
where's the centre mark? So 5, 10. If it's 40 feet squared, no, 20 foot squared.
It's 20 foot squared.
It's
So
20
that's
foot. No, it's a
idea.
20 foot radius circle. Yeah, so it would be
Okay.
40 foot across.
I
all.
will, yeah. We'll split
20,
those.
5, 10. 50. You could. I think you can hit all of them.
Okay, I hit all of them with a fireball. Then I go fire support incoming, and then like I raise my hand, open it, and like my focus is like this gem in the middle of my hand, and it just goes thunk, and then just a fireball goes off, and it's purple. 'Cause why not?
Okay. So go ahead and I'm going to deck save from the top. Because he's blinded, does he have disadvantage? I think he does, right?
He does on Dex, yeah.
Yeah, so. Shit.
Let's
First one.
see what's coming.
6. Oh no. First one, success. Next one down. Fail. Next one down. Fail. Next one down. Fail. Next one down. Oh no, you can't get the bottom one. Yeah, you can get him. Fail. So you can get that guy, the next one, the next one, the next one. You can reach all of the up to here, yeah?
I thought I could reach all of them.
Okay.
Yeah, it's about 40 foot from the first.
I'm not saying you can't, there's just a lot going on.
And, it's hard to judge the distance.
Okay, the 2 on the extremities
Oh, wait.
succeed.
Sorry, you automatically fail any ability that requires sight.
Okay, they're all failing,
Okay, they all take 24 fire damage then.
and they're all dead.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
They all die,
The unleveled goblin.
and then at the top of the next round,
I'm gonna enter my blade song as a bonus action.
sure,
My turn.
that's your turn. So
Actually, I don't know. Can I have some movement, or
you can move anywhere you want.
I'm gonna move because of how Archon is. I'm gonna move up towards my hostage that I'm looking after.
Okay.
Get
So,
down, sir! As I'm like running over to him.
at the top of that round, this burrows out. Where would this come?
Oh shit! Thank God for
Burrows-
movement, boys.
Burrows out of the ground here, and out of the
Was
wood
what
line.
Archon was.
Out of the wood line comes this
Damn.
guy. Yeah, Archon was gonna get it. In the wood line is this guy. So, that rolled I've got to add a turn order for it. It was 18 plus 2, but it's. Sorry, what's its dex? 1 second. Nope, that's goblins. They're all dead, so I can close that page. So I've got like pages open. Okay, so.
Yeah.
No, the fucking laptop's crashed. Come on, laptop. So, the warlock dude down here was 18 plus 2. So, add turn order. So, he's on 20. So, he's close to right now on 20. Nope. Come on, Lewis. You're fucking dicking around here. This guy, turn order. He's on.
The entire turn order is messed up.
He's on 20 plus 2, so 22. He not 20 on his initiative, which is such a waste. But I used that against Mark.
Exactly.
So, this thing descending rolls initiative on this round.
Aren't they go together again?
Brings us to now.
Alright.
Ron,
So, do I hear the person behind me in the bushes?
seeing this, what's your passive perception?
15.
You do.
Okay. I know that there is a massive, abhorrent creature in front of me.
Yeah.
I'm more worried about what's behind me, so I'm going to fire at the behind me.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack.
All right. And I'm going to whisper the command word for the oath bow. Swift death to any who've wronged me
Sure.
as I release my arrow. Which I'm going to post it.
Just quickly remind me. You make a ranged attack roll away to a sworn enemy.
Target becomes my sworn enemy
Yeah.
until it dies or 7 days later.
Sure.
I can only have one sworn enemy.
Yeah.
When you make a ranged attack roll with this weapon against your sworn enemy, you have advantage.
Oh, nice.
And if it hits, it does an extra 3d6.
Yes.
Shit.
Nice.
Does that count for this round this attack as well?
I would have thought so.
Well,
Yeah,
is it
the
an
target of your attack becomes your sworn enemy.
Is it
As
an
that situation.
action? Is it an action to do that to him, or a bonus action?
It's part of shooting, part of the attack itself.
So yeah, it'd be part of this round as well then.
All right. Advantage. Let's have a look. 21 to hit.
Definitely hits. Let me see.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely hits.
All right. Here comes normal damage. 6 piercing plus 9 piercing sworn enemy bonus damage.
Give me one moment, because I just need to calculate how much health he's got.
All right.
Where's my fucking calculator? Okay. What did you do to him?
15 piercing in the first attack.
Yeah. Ah, that didn't say. Fuck's sake.
And then I'm gonna do a sharpshooter attack.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it crits, ignore the bonus damage because I've not
Okay.
seen Alpha yet.
So 15 on the first attack.
Mm-hmm. Another 21 to hit.
Hits. Roll that edge.
So that's 16 plus sworn enemy bonus.
Oof.
Another 9.
25.
25. 40
Nice.
damage in one turn.
Nice. He's going to use his reaction to. Is he? Let me just double check. Because it's a lot to do as DM. He's casting this at what level? Okay, so. 3, 4. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and use his reaction to Hellish Rebuke on you. Point a finger at creature that damaged you is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames. Creature must make a dex saving throw or take that or half as much damage on a successful throw. So make a dex save for me, please, dude.
Sure. 18.
Okay, so you take half of. Where's my 10? Um, 12. Now, 12, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. What a phone call. 27, 28, 29,
That's a big hellish rebuke.
30, 31, 34. Yeah. 34 damage, halved.
34 is a half, 17. All right.
That's quick math.
Okay. As a reaction, Hellish rebukes you. That's your turn, mate.
I'm thinking that because I'm getting hurt, I'm going to action surge.
Okay, go ahead.
So I'm action surging, which means 2 more attacks, both of them with advantage, both of them with sharpshooter.
Okay. Ooh, roll damage.
Not a 29.
29. Okay.
Yep.
Roll a second attack.
14.
Does not hit.
Okay.
So right now, loads of fire just courses over you, and then you take the second two in reaction. One hits, one fires into the bushes behind, scattering through the trees. That you can just about see looks very wounded, as much as erect.
Alright.
Still up.
Great.
Anything else?
I'm
That's your
gonna
bonus action and action.
bonus action second wind
Okay.
for 13 points of healing,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna move.
Nice. So
The diagonal movements from my location. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can get behind this rock.
sure. Okay, so this guy's used one spell slot, so much. Let me mark that off.
And that's my turn.
Sure. Okay. Sure. So it brings us to this creature who is going to move from. I'm going to go from the top right square of this because it's no, the bottom right square. 5, 10, 15, 20. And he's large, so he can step over Archon. 25. Archon, I'm just going to set you to front so you're on top of him. But he's like standing above you guys now in all of your range. This guy is going to go ahead and he's going to make 2 attacks against Archon and 1 attack against Lisa Solo.
Oh,
Okay.
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 So
Meg's just getting to see her die before she has to go to where.
Lisa is invisible.
19 doesn't hit you, does it, Archon? Oh yeah, Lisa's invisible, so this is going to go against the captain. 19 doesn't hit Archon, no?
No.
Okay, in that case, this next one's going to go into Archon. Neither of all 3 attacks miss.
Yeah, I'm like doing like anime blinking around him. Trying to...
It's just like rah, rah, this huge creature that just come out of the ground is just slashing away. There's still dirt falling off it from where it burrowed and run at you. But he's just
Okay, I'm gonna
attack.
Archon's gonna be like large hostile threat.
The next guy is going to go ahead and I'm going to try and be quick so Lisa knows what's going on.
2 minutes.
He's going to go ahead and what's the range? Okay, he's going to go ahead and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Okay, so he can definitely hit you. When the wall. So, he's going to go ahead and cast a wall of fire.
I'm going to counter spell that.
Okay, you go ahead and counter spell his wall of fire.
I need to make a DC 14 intelligence check
Okay.
because it's a 4th level spell, I'm guessing, or is
It
it higher?
is, yes. It's 5th level.
Oh, it's 5th level, so it's DC 15 intelligence check then.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
And
So
then I'm going to go
you begin to see
spellcast
him.
denied.
You see him begin to sort of move his hands around in arcane motion, and you just kind of like, fuck you.
Yeah, I think the wall of fire starts to build, and I'm just like, nope, and like shoot like a little weird thing at him, and it stops.
Very well. That's, as far as I'm aware, all he can do on that turn. Yes. Oh. Yep. That's him.
Alright.
Lisa, you're up.
Okay, so for the invisibility, do I get advantage on hitting?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So we're going to do choice and consequences. Choice again.
Sure.
And I want to use at least one flourish to kind of push him away.
Okay. First of all, make me a charisma saving throw.
Charisma?
Yes.
You're terrified.
Okay. You're fine. Choice. Choice. You swing and it just kind of grazes against its natural hide.
Consequence.
Consequences again. It just bats it away. It's a tough cookie. Choice again. Just can't find purchase. As Lisa is just going to town. You guys can't see, but at least you know you're hitting this thing. It doesn't know where from, but it isn't seeming to pierce its armor.
Okay, well, I gotta go, guys.
Okay.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
Lisa.
So I'm
Left
gonna.
yourself in a shitty position.
Yeah,
Who gets
well,
to control you?
It's gonna be Gaia.
Yeah, I've already
Okay.
got the sheet, so I can do it.
A
I
pressure
don't really
guy.
think she has anything crazy that she could use. If that's not gonna work.
That's fine. I'll
Shatters,
go by
maybe.
your instruction.
Yeah. Do good. Don't die.
I'll try.
And goodbye,
I'll make sure I go
everybody.
by.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
Meg. Night,